Poverty is not the absence of assets. It is the absence of justice. My time since joining Oxfam America has reaffirmed what I believe is the power, potential, and opportunity of Oxfam to make lasting change in the world. We save lives in disaster. We help people on the ground in a time of need. We also work with people to overcome their long-term development needs. I was visiting Oxfam's work in South Sudan. I was in a village of Akobo. I met a woman named Esther and her 4 small children. She and her 4 children had walked for over a month to flee conflict and violence in their home village hundreds of miles away. Esther, when she came to Akobo, was welcomed by the local community, even when the local community had constraints of their own. Oxfam played an incredible role working with local leaders, local authorities, local communities, and the UN to ensure the needs of Esther and her 4 small children were met. It's people like this who exemplify resilience, hope, and human dignity in extremely difficult conditions. The fact that we do not take US government funding makes our private support all the more important. We are looked to by our peers to speak truth to power. I've heard stories of longtime Oxfam supporters who have said one of the primary reasons they have chosen Oxfam is precisely because of our independent voice and our ability to influence the policies and practices that set the example and provide leadership and also hold governments and others in society accountable. The poultry industry is a great example. We helped make a fundamental change in how a major poultry producer changed the conditions for their workers who worked on the poultry producing line. We live in a world where more than 800 million people go to bed hungry every night, when we have the power to change that. More than 65 million people are displaced by conflict and hopelessness. Over 20 million people are refugees forced out of their countries of origin, seeking safe passage in different countries around the world. Oxfam knows that we have the ability to fix these problems. The need for what we do and the demand for our services and support outstrip our capacity. Philanthropy matters now more than ever. With your support and more resources, we can do more. We are extremely effective stewards of the resources we're entrusted with. I've worked in countries around the world, and I learned through my journey that we are one common humanity. For those who have given to Oxfam and those who are considering donating to Oxfam, I thank you. Everybody reaching across and out to help others makes the world a better place for all.